What's up guys, Maniac here. So continuing on with our marathon of Godzilla reviews, Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, which this one I don't have, but I watched it on Crackle, which that's good. Godzilla vs. Megaguirus is a pretty interesting movie, pretty interesting. I mean, the plot with this one is that, again, now this is crazy. This is also a direct sequel to the 1954 movie, except it's ignoring all the previous one. Even ignoring Godzilla 2000. Interesting. But anyways, so there's another Godzilla that's recreated, you know, because it didn't happen in Godzilla 2000. And then there's this new monster called Megaguirus, which he's sort of like this bug thing. Like he first appeared in Rodan, the standalone Rodan, but he just appears as like this little bug thing that kills the humans. But yeah, it starts off that way, but then Megaguirus would start growing smaller and making more Megaguiruses, like sort of like a swarm of bugs, which is swarm of bugs of Megaguirus, which is pretty interesting. But then when they're all defeated by Godzilla, they hatched it into this big egg, which is sort of like a cocoon for Megaguirus, and then he hatches out, and then Megaguirus is sort of like this death moth thing or something like that. So yeah, Godzilla has to stop Gearus. So yeah, that's pretty much the plot for this one. Again, I don't have much to say about this one, because this is sort of like Godzilla 2000 again. I mean, it's okay. I mean, again, the human characters are just really making this downfall of the movie, and just not really that much interesting. Although there are a few things that are pretty cool. Like, let's talk about the monster though. Like, Megaguirus is so cool. Although I hate playing as Megaguirus in the video games, because he's not great. But in the movie, though, he's pretty interesting. Like, he sort of reminds me of Mothra. If he had teeth and evil eyes and everything. Sort of like Batra, but a hardcore version. So anyway, I mean, that's what Megaguirus kind of reminds me of. And Megaguirus is a pretty cool monster, the way how he looks. And he's also like a super speedy sort of thing. Like, you'll see like these kind of effects where like Godzilla's like looking around. Then you can see some sort of special effect where like Megaguirus is just like sneak up behind him, and it's just like, you know, just starts flying off really fast and everything. Just pretty interesting. Which is pretty interesting the way it does. And Megaguirus' powers is pretty interesting. Whenever he stabs Godzilla, like with his stinger, like when he stabs Godzilla, he sucks all of Godzilla's like energy. And he uses that energy to go against Godzilla, which I find that pretty interesting. And so, yeah, I mean, Megaguirus is a really cool monster. There's nothing much else to say to it, but it's pretty cool. Also, another thing pretty cool about this movie is that the humans are trying to, like, stop Godzilla, but this time they have this interesting machine thing where it creates a black hole, which that's where Megaguirus come from. Like, when they shot the portal, something came out of the portal, and that was Megaguirus. So, yeah. And I think it's pretty interesting. They're trying new and different creative ways to stop Godzilla, which I thought that was pretty cool. So, yeah. Let's see, what else? Oh, there's also this really cool moment, which it brings us back to, like, the Showa series, how silly it was. Like, Godzilla's fighting Megaguirus. Godzilla does what do you call those? What do you call it? Body slam, yeah. Like, Godzilla does a body slam on, like, Megaguirus. Like, he jumps and then just slams on Megaguirus. It's so freaking hilarious. I mean, it's not as, like, silly or as great as, like, Godzilla vs. Megalon, Godzilla's, like, tail kick thing. But that scene was just priceless. I mean, it was worth it. I mean, it was worth something to bring us back to the silly days of the Godzilla movies back then with the Showa series. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, that is such a really funny scene. So, yeah. I think that's all I have to say about this one. Again, I have that much to say, because I don't think this one isn't great either. I mean, I guess it's just sort of the same level as, like, Godzilla 2000, but it's still pretty decent. If you want to see it for monster entertainment's sake, check it out. Pretty cool. I would give it a C+ as well. Pretty okay movie. So, my ultimate question is, what did you think of Godzilla vs. Megaguirus? Comment it down below. Check out my other videos, they're really cool. Like and subscribe. Like my page on Facebook. See ya.